Hello and good morning. Today I am going to present a lesson from grade 11 compulsory English poetry. Lesson number 3, All the World is a Stage by William Shakespeare. Before going to the lesson, let's see some questions. How does life begin? B number, do you think that the whole world is a stage? C number, are we the actors in the world? What roles can a person play in his or her life? These are questions for brainstorming. We can answer it with our experience, and these questions are only for brainstorming. We can use our brain. The poet of this poem is William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616. Was an English poet, dramatist, and actor of the Renaissance era. He is widely regarded as the greatest writer in English language and the world's greatest dramatist. His most famous works include Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, Romeo and Juliet, and Macbeth. This poem is taken from William Shakespeare's play, As You Like It. With these words, all the world is a stage, begins the monologue by the character. Melancholy, Jack's in Act 2nd, Scene 4 of the play. In this poem, Shakespeare has compared life with a stage. The 7 stages of a person's life are infant, school-going boy, lover or husband, soldier or fighter, justice or ability to understand the right and wrong, pantalon, greediness and high in status, and old age, which can come into your mind when you go through this poem with the theme that a person is the ultimate loser in the game of life. We are loser. We lose these 7 stages one by one. Let's go to the poetry poem. Reading. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exist and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages, at first the infant, mewling and plucking in the nurse's arm, then the waving schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like nail. Unwillingly to school, and then the lover, seeking like Florence with a woeful ballad, made to his mistress eyebrow, then a soldier, full of strange oaths and the bearded like the part, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation. Even in the cannon's mouth, and the justice, in fair round belly with good carbon lined, with eyes, sabre and beard of formal cut, full of wise, such and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and paws on side. His youthful horse, well shaped, a world too wide, for his strong shank, and his big, manly voice, turning again towards childish treble, pipes, and the whistles in his sound. Last scene of all. That ends this eventful history. Strange, eventful history. His second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. This is poetry. Let's see glossary to understand some difficult words. Furnace means a device for heating. Hose, noun. Tights, thin trousers that men wear in Singapore or somewhere. Mewling, crying weakly with a soft voice. Oaths, promises. Oblivion, a state of nothingness. Nail, part, leopard. Pucking, vomiting. Sans, without, lacking. Pulse. Shuttle, a soldier back for school. Treble, high pitched. Let's see central idea of the poetry or the theme of the poetry. The theme of this poem that person is the ultimate loser in the game of life. A person makes an entry in his worldly stage, in this worldly stage, and performs different roles in his lifetime. Finally, she or he leaves this worldly stage struggling in different circumstances. She or he comes empty handed here and leaves this stage empty handed. She or he brings nothing and takes nothing. In other words, Shakespeare has compared life with a stage. Let's see interpretation or paraphrasing. In this poem, author discusses the futility of humanity's place in the world. He explores themes of time, aging, memory, and the purpose of life. Shakespeare takes the reader through the stages of life, starting with infancy and childhood, and ending up with an old man who has been a lover, a soldier, and a judge. The man dies after reverting back to a state that is close to childhood and infancy. In other words, Shakespeare has compared life with a stage. The seven stages of the person's life are infant, school going boy, lover or husband, soldier or fighter, justice or ability to understand the right and wrong, pantaloon, greediness and high in status, and old age, which can come into your mind when you go through this poem. Thank you everybody. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.